We sent soldiers first, then scientists, then diplomats with languages they'd rehearsed for audiences that did not have ears. Every time we arrived speaking, every time we were met with silence. So we tried something older than language, older than mathematics, older than fire. We sent artists. The first time we saw them, we did not know what we were looking at. A mountain that breathed, a cathedral that turned to face us. It didn't speak, it showed us something. And for the first time in the history of contact, someone picked up a brush instead of a weapon. She didn't paint what she saw, she painted what she felt, and the thing across the valley understood. On the fourth moon of a dead star, we found a gallery. The civilization that built it had been gone 10,000 years, but the art was still warm. We couldn't read their language, we couldn't decode their math, but we stood in front of what they'd made, and we wept, because beauty doesn't need a translator. Not everyone believed. They said the alien art was contamination, that it would unmake us, that we'd lose what made us human if we let something inhuman change us. They burned the canvases, they smashed the sculptures, they called it protection. But what they were really afraid of was that the universe might have something to say that we hadn't said first. It took 14 months of painting in a room the size of a chapel, alone with something she couldn't understand. And then one night, without deciding to, her hand drew a line that the alien had drawn 10,000 light years away. Not a copy, not a translation, a conversation. Understanding didn't come from decryption, it came from creation. We painted the dome of our ship the way Michelangelo painted his ceiling, not to decorate it, to remember what happened to us out here. Every world we visited left a mark. Every species we couldn't speak to, we painted beside. And in the painting we found we could finally stand together, not because we became the same, but because we made something neither of us could have made alone. In the end, the masterpiece wasn't one painting. It wasn't one song, one sculpture, one cathedral. It was the act. The terrifying, beautiful, irreversible act of making something for someone you cannot understand, and trusting that the making itself is the message. We went to the stars carrying telescopes and theorems. We went armed with data and diplomacy, but the thing that finally made us understood, paint on a canvas held up in the dark and the courage to say, "Look, I made this, it's for you."